Hey guys, this is Hargun and welcome to the 0th episode of new event every month, SOR grind or NEEMSORG. I know it's a mouthful, but at least the abbreviation is badass. So yeah, since this is my first video, I'll just do a short introduction. I am Hargun Singh Tikku. I am a speedcuber from New Delhi, India. My WC ID is 2017 TIKK01. I have been cubing for 6 years. My main events are Megaminx in big cubes, but I sometimes do 3x3 and 3x3 one-handed too. Yeah, that's it. So let's just get into the actual series. Yeah, so I guess the series title is pretty self-explanatory. New event every month SOR grind. So I'll just do a new event every month to get better at SOR. But just to clear a few things up, what exactly is SOR? So SOR stands for sum of ranks, and it's basically just the sum of your ranks in all WC events added up, and you are ranked on the basis of that. So for my current sum of average ranks is ranked 6th in India, around top 50 in Asia I think, and top 250 in the world. And my goal is that by the end of the series I should be top 100 in the world, top 3 in India, and top 20 in Asia. I think that's what it corresponds to. But yeah, just pick up a new event every month, one that I haven't really practiced a lot before and that my rank is not very good at, and I'll practice the event with weekly updates telling you what I learned and what I'm planning to learn. And I'll do this till I run out of events to do. I won't do all events, I'll just do the ones that are actually harming my SOR the most, which I think are just 5 or 6. So yeah, it's probably going to be a 6-month long series, and by the end of it, I'm hoping to achieve my goals of top 3 in India, top 100 in the world. Yeah, so I guess that's just a numerical goal, but my main motivation behind doing this series is so I can find new events to practice. In my current main event is Megaminx and Big Cubes. I'm using the other big cubes as a stand for the camera, and so yeah, my main events are Megaminx and big cubes. But what if I get bored of it? I can't do. I can do 3x3 and 4x4, but other than that, not really. I can't do 3x3 blindfolded because it's too frustrating for me because I just haven't practiced it enough. I'm not good at pyramids because my turning is bad and I didn't put in the effort. I can't do 2x2 because I haven't, because to get to the next step I have to learn quite a lot of algorithms and I don't really want to put in the time for that. I can't do square one because I literally can't turn, and yeah, I can't do clock because I don't have a clock. Basically the main motivation is for me to just get to a good starting point in all these events, so I don't really find myself lost when I try to practice any of them. So why am I recording all this? It's pretty simple. Picture this. You are somebody whose main events are Megaminx in big cubes and 3x3 to some extent. These are all events that are very focused on efficiency and look ahead. Then imagine that you are forced to do clock for a whole month. Okay, still a bit doable. Then you have to do pyramids. Okay, you might start going a bit insane, but yeah, doable. Then you have to do 2x2. And that's the breaking point. I'd consider myself pretty adventurous, but that's not something I'm willing to go on alone. So yeah, that's basically why I'm documenting everything. But on a serious note, it's just so I can share my learnings and find out if this really is the best way to improve your SOR. So yeah, I'll just analyze all my events now and let you know which ones I'll be practicing and how I'll be going about those. Yeah, so here's my WCA profile and let's just go through it event by event. And I'll just sort every event into one of 3 categories. Green, which means that my SOR is already pretty good for that event. Orange, which means that it could be better but the effort probably isn't worth it. And red, which means that I really need to focus on that event. Yeah, so the first one is 3x3. Oh, and just to clarify, I'll be mostly focusing on SOR average, not SOR single, solely because single depends a lot more on BLD events, which I don't want to practice that much. Okay, so the first event is 3x3, which I think should be orange, and because that's pretty good. I think 25th in the country. It could be better, but I don't really want to practice that. And even if I wanted to, it's not really something that can be given justice to in just a month of practice. In 2x2, I think the ranks speak for themselves, but yeah, it's red. And 2x2 is an event that I'll really have to put in a lot of effort for, because even the current 3.13 PR is pretty good for me actually, because I really don't practice 2x2. And yeah, I'll first need to reach to that level and then improve further. So I'm not really looking forward to doing 2x2. In this 4x4, which I think is right on the border between green and orange, I'll just do an orange just to be safe. Because the time is pretty good, but the ranks are much worse than my other big cube ranks. And then there's 5x5, 6x6 and 7x7, which are all green. Again, they won't really affect my SOR that much because I'm already top 250 in the world at the very least at all of them. And then there's 3x3 blindfolded, which again, I mean, I don't have a mean, so I don't really have any rank to compare it to, but I think it would be around 3500 or so in the world. That's an event that I really need to practice, and I think it won't require that much effort. And then fewest moves, which is again red. Right now, I just do basic block building and C4 for fewest moves, so I don't really know that much. I do find it interesting though. And there's 3x3 OH, which again is green. And yeah, then there's clock, which is red. I don't even have a clock right now, so yeah, it's definitely not an event that I practice a lot, but yeah, I really need to, and I don't think it's that hard to improve at clock, at least at the lower levels. And then there's Megamix, which is a solid green, and there's Pyramix, which again, like 2x2, I let the rank speak for themselves. This is somehow even worse. And again, my average at home for Pyramix is around 6 seconds or so when I do practice. So I'll first need to reach to this point and then I'll need to get better from there. And then this cube, which is kind of on the border between orange and red. I used to practice cube a lot, but that never really translated to official results. But I still have a kind of decent PR average, even though it's from almost 5 years back at this point. And then there's square one, which I really find square one interesting. And even though it's red for now, I really hope to practice it soon. Yeah, so I'm done with the analysis, and the main things we found were that the main events I need to focus on are 2x2, Pyramix, square one, clock, 3x3 fierce moves, and 3x3 blindfolded. The other events either don't matter that much or I'm already pretty good at them. So yeah, it will be a 6-month series where I'll be focusing on these events and maybe even the orange ones if we have some time left. And yeah, I hope to achieve my goal of being top 100 in the world by the end of the series, and just to get new events to practice and have fun while doing all that. This is the first of many videos, so if you have any feedback at all, I'd really appreciate it. And if you like the video, share it with your friends and maybe they'll like it too. Thanks. See you later.